Hey everyone, so today I want to talk about how to have the conversation. I know, kind of scary, but it doesn't have to be. It's honestly really simple, and here it is. So the first point is to relax. Relax. You don't have to worry about a specific time or a date or, okay, well, it's 3 weeks in, so I gotta tell them now. No. Honestly, every time I've had to have the conversation, it was something that came out of pure talking. And that is what happens. It should flow so naturally that before you even set foot on a date with this person, the conversation's already happened. Why? Because when you're genuinely dating somebody who cares about you or who wants to get to know you in such an amazing way, or wants to get to know you in a way that nobody else does, it's going to come up. They're going to ask you, what are your beliefs? They're going to ask you, how do you feel about this? Or has this ever happened to you? Or they just want to get to know you. So if you don't rush and take the time to get to know somebody before you even date them, and when I say date them, I mean before you guys go to the movies, before you guys go out to dinner, have coffee or lunch or something like that. And actually, coffee or lunch is, people don't really consider that a date. That could be, that could be considered getting to know somebody as well. But personally, I like to talk on the phone. So I think that's a good way to do that, is before you spend money on me, bruh, like, let's talk on the phone. And when you're genuinely dating somebody who is mature and hopefully does have a relationship with Christ, they're going to get to know you first before they take you somewhere, and the conversation will come up. I mean, it could be, I remember one time somebody asked me about the kind of music that I listen to, and it came up that way. And I was like, well, to be honest, I listen to mostly this, just because if I listen to mostly that, it is going to contradict my purity. And that's how it came up. Simple. It's not something that has to be drawn out. Now, there are people out there who, you might be very anxious about it. It may be something that is really just like, I have to tell them, I have to let them know. I don't feel comfortable. How do I do this? What do I do? If you're somebody who likes to have you're not really a go with the flow, you're more of a controlled person, then yes, you plan the conversation and you have it, and that's okay too. The same rule applies. Relax. Talk to that person and get to know them, and let them know, well, I just wanted to let you know before things move forward that I do live my lifestyle in this type of way, and I hope that that's something that you're willing to do with me as well. Or, I live my lifestyle in this type of way. I don't believe in sex before marriage. It's something I've been practicing for blah, blah, blah. How do you feel about it? It's that simple. When we go around and we have this frown on our face and we're uptight and we're anxious and we're just like making purity so much harder than it has to be, then that's what it is. Something that is so much harder than what it has to be. So, have the conversation, but don't stress out about it. It's either going to naturally come up, and that's another thing too. Like, take the time to get to know somebody so that it can naturally come up. If it doesn't, then when you start to feel like, okay, this could go somewhere, I would definitely like this person to know what's going on, so I'm not leading them on, so nobody's heart gets broken, so there's not this crazy thing, or they're not thinking the relationship is one thing, but it's really this. Then have the conversation. But you want to do it before your feelings get involved, or before you really start to actually date them, before you guys hold hands. You might want to have that conversation. So I really hope that this video does help you, and that you are able to just continue on this journey of purity with a light, easy breezy heart and a smile on your face.